Urban legends have a way of creeping into our collective nightmares. While some are well known like Bloody Mary or the Hookman, others lurk in the shadows, whispered between those who claim to have encountered them firsthand. These are the legends that haven't been overexposed, the ones you may have never heard of, but should fear all the same. Tonight, we dive deep into creepy urban legends you've never heard before, tales of terror, unexplained mysteries, and entities that defy logic. Keep your lights on, and whatever you do, don't look behind you. Chapter 1. The Watcher in the Trees. Deep in the Appalachian forests, there is an old legend among hikers, the Watcher in the Trees. People who camp alone in certain parts of the woods report the unsettling feeling of being observed. But it's more than just paranoia. When they wake up in the morning, they find footprints circling their tents, large, humanoid prints with clawed toes. Some claim to have seen glowing yellow eyes peering from the branches at night, always watching, never blinking. The stories say that those who look into the eyes of the Watcher are never seen again. Chapter 2. The Night Whistler. In a remote village in Argentina, parents warn their children about El Silb and the Night Whistler. It is said that at night, an eerie whistling drifts through the streets. If the whistling is distant, you are safe. But if it sounds close, you are already doomed. The legend tells of a man cursed for killing his father, doomed to roam the world, carrying his bones in a bag. If you hear his whistle close by, he is far away, but if it sounds faint, he is standing right behind you. Chapter 3. The Man with the Upside-Down Face. Somewhere in Eastern Europe, there are old photographs from the early 1900s that capture a chilling figure lurking in the background, a man with an upside-down face. His eyes stare at the camera with unnatural intensity, his mouth twisted into an eternal, eerie grin. Those who have researched the images say that every person photographed near him died under strange circumstances soon after. Some claim he is a demon, a spirit of misfortune that attaches itself to those who acknowledge it. Whatever he is, one thing is clear: if you ever see him, do not look at his face for too long. Chapter 4. The Door That Should Not Exist. In an abandoned hospital in Japan, urban explorers speak of a mysterious door. Unlike the decayed surroundings, this door is pristine, smooth, polished wood, with no signs of age. The warning among locals is clear: do not open it. Those who have dared to step inside describe an endless corridor, stretching into pitch-black nothingness. Some hear whispers calling their name from the darkness. A few who entered never came back. The ones who did, they refused to speak about what they saw. Chapter 5. The Static Man. In the late 90s, strange VHS tapes began surfacing at flea markets in the Midwest. Each one contained nothing but television static at first, but after a few minutes, a distorted figure would emerge, a man in a suit, his face blurred and shifting as if he existed between frequencies. Those who watched the tape reported disturbing nightmares, flickering lights, and in some cases, sightings of the static man standing outside their homes. No one knows where the tapes came from. Some believe they were cursed. Others, they never had the chance to say. Chapter 6. The Whispering Doll. A little-known legend from eastern Russia tells of a cursed doll that whispers in the dead of night. The doll, found in an abandoned orphanage, is said to be possessed by the spirit of a child who died there under mysterious circumstances. Owners of the doll report hearing soft murmurs when the house is silent. Some claim it simply repeats their own words. Others say it tells them secrets they were never meant to know. And some say it tells them to do things they shouldn't. Chapter 7. The Shadow at the Foot of Your Bed. Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night, unable to move? Sleep paralysis is a terrifying experience on its own, but in some cultures, there is a more sinister explanation. Legends from the Philippines speak of the sigbin, a shadowy creature that creeps into bedrooms at night, crouching at the foot of the bed. Victims report feeling a heavy pressure on their chest, as though something unseen is feeding off their breath. If you ever wake to find a dark shape looming near your feet, do not speak. Do not move. Pray that it leaves before the sun rises. Chapter 8. Final Warning. These stories are whispered among those who dare to listen. Some claim they are mere myths, others insist they are warnings. Either way, the next time you hear a strange noise in the night, see something move in the corner of your eye, or feel an invisible presence watching you, remember these legends. They might just be true. If you found these urban legends chilling, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell because in the world of the unknown, there's always another story waiting in the dark. Stay safe and don't turn off the lights.